Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How you doing? Are you good? Are you Genki? Here we have another comic book review and look at this awesome sketch image of Spawn by Todd McFarlane. That's right, this is one of the variant covers by the way, and it's also included inside in the digital edition, which I managed to get. I bought a copy first thing this morning. I've been reading it and rereading it, and I've got a review coming out now of Spawn issue 350. That's right, a record-breaking issue as we're told, a record-breaking run, comic, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the kind of a look inside the book, a bit of a story summary, well, parts of the story. And when I say story summary, I don't mean I'm going to tell the whole story, don't worry. I don't spoil anything major. But yeah, this needs to be looked inside. Wait till you see the art by the new main artist, Brett Booth. But first of all, great cover by Puppeteer Lee. I'll talk about that a bit more in my story summary. So, it's out today, Wednesday, 21st of February, 2024. It's an oversized issue, so it's priced at $4.99, but still, it's only $4.99. You get like over 40 pages of story in here. We're told this anniversary issue will give answers to all your long gestating questions about who's going to have the power of the Hell Throne, and the aftermath of which will continue into the 4 current titles: Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn, Scorched, and King Spawn. So yeah, as you can probably tell by my overly enthusiastic voice, I did really enjoy this, and let me tell you why. So please keep watching. Here we go. Let's start off by showcasing this glorious cover by the artist Puppeteer Lee. Look at that axe that Spawn's holding. I wish I had one of those inside the comic. And of course, we're reminded that this is record-breaking 350th issue. Let's have a look inside. The first thing that hits you is the art change. Look at that. You can tell it's Brett Booth right from the start. So the script and plots by Rory McConville. Todd McFarlane's done additional script. You got Brett Booth with the main story, and the artist on Spawn before, Carlo Barberi, he has an epilogue story in here. Inks by Carlo Barberi and Adelso Corona, and colours by J. David Ramos. Previously in Spawn. Spawn has arrived and the final battle for the fate of the throne has begun. Who will take the throne and become the new monarch of hell? Could it be Wakizashi? So yeah, as I say, what do you think of this first page here? It just grabs your attention, doesn't it? The colours as well, the colours are really bright, kind of popping out. But great to see Brett Booth. He was doing Gunslinger Spawn before, now he's back. He's on the main title. Looking forward to seeing how it goes from here. We're giving a bit of explanation about the Throne of Hell. Of course, in order to claim it, you must have extraordinary power, be a creature of hell, or one who's been marked by hell. Now, throughout this issue, we'll be jumping around the different characters who've been playing major parts over the last 20 so issues. We've got Wanda here, Spawn's ex-wife, dead wife. We're told that she left heaven to come to hell to try and help Al, but every second she remains in hell causes her excruciating pain. Then we jump to Jessica Priest, She-Spawn, big star of the Scorched at the moment. She's in the middle of a battle screaming for them to find Sin. She's told that it's already inside the keep. Then we need to move. Again, just want to comment on the art. Look at it. Isn't it eye-catching? Isn't it glorious? I am a fan of these colours as well. I like the mix. Yeah, I like the uses of greens here as well, yellows. It's very impressive. Suddenly a huge explosion rocks from the keep. Oh my god, are we too late? Then we go back in time to just 10 minutes earlier. Sin has breached the inner wall. He's closing in on Hell's throne. Is he just going to walk up and take it? Well, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Clown, of course you're here. I'm surprised you caught up so soon. Clown here claims to have beaten heaven, God's shining city. He says he set it aflame. Now, I've missed like the last few issues. I've not been paying that much attention, so I don't know if that's true or just a wild boast. Because come on, it's Clown. As Sin launches into his attack, we're told, millennia ago, Clown made a promise to Sin that as long as he lived, no Hellspawn would ever sit upon Hell's throne, including, of course, Sin. Since then, they've hated each other. Now, I think this is Clown, isn't it? He's just transformed into this incredible beast. I forget the name. You can drop it in the chat or in the comments if you would. That'd be cool. Is it Violator? Depeche Mode? The battle goes on. And Clown is mocking Sin. After all your work, all your efforts, only to fail at the final step. Looking down on them from above is the rotting skull of Malebolgia, their former master. He was the king of hell before. When at last we get Al Simmons' Spawn making his entrance, firing some insane looking gun, some weapon, what the heck is it? Apparently it's designed specifically to eliminate a necroplasm powered hellspawn with a single lethal shot. But that would be too easy, wouldn't it? And of course, it doesn't take Sin down. He kind of laughs it off. Is that all you've got? Then we get the first double page spread by Brett Booth. Just Brett Booth unleashed on the art here. Look at it. If you can get a physical copy of this book, I always say that, grab one. I'm going to do my best to order one this weekend. See if I can get one. Now, if I'm going to make one criticism, and it's only a minor one, but I will say that, I love Brett Booth's art, but some of the fighting scenes, I don't know, they're not as impressive as I was hoping. I don't get that feeling of movement, of a flow of the kinetic power from someone like Daniel Warren Johnson or something else, but it still looks glorious. Okay, I'll skip ahead a few pages to the battle between now Sin and Spawn. What do you think of the art? Again, do let me know in the comments. Sin is saying that Spawn can't beat him, just make him stronger. But then we hear some kind of weird laughter. There's somebody else there or something. What is it? But then we jump back in time again 5 minutes ago. And to turn the page will be to spoil too much. Okay, I'll just skip ahead to the epilogue. I want to show you one more piece of art. There's a great double page here by Carlo Barberi to show the difference in the style between him and Brett Booth. What do you think? It's a great pose by Al Simmons' Spawn, isn't it? He's screaming, "Wanda!" And I'm going to stop the story summary here. Well, there you have it. I do hope you enjoyed that. Let me show you some of the variant covers that are on offer. First one is this by Jonathan Glapion. Is it Glapion or Glapion? I like this cover. It's deceptively simple looking, but just look at the detail in all those eyes at the bottom within Spawn's cloak. He's got company in rats. Can you see the rats on the Spawn typeface as well on the title? Next is the Todd McFarlane variant, the coloured version, because there is a black and white version as well. I love this with the colours. Really, really detailed in his cloak there, and the chains in the background. It's going to be hard to choose one, isn't it? And here's the black and white version of that one. Which one do you prefer? There are two more here. The first one is by Brett Booth, and the one on the right, Ryan Stegman. They're quite similar looking, aren't they? Yeah, I noticed that. Again, two great covers. I'm not quite sure about the egg-shaped head and the one on the left, but yeah, we'll see. And finally, here's the cover, a preview cover for next issue, 351, out in March. I love this cover. I love the size of that sword there. Look at it. It reminds me of Berserk. Okay, that's been it. So to give a score for this, I'm going to give this 8.5 out of 10. Very strong issue. Gorgeous art by Brett Booth. I really enjoyed it. The epilogue, maybe not quite as polished. So yeah, looking forward to seeing where they take it from here. I wonder if they're going to try to have a continuity with the different titles, or will they keep them separate? We'll see. But I'm going to be on board for Spawn. We'll see how we do with Gunslinger, King, and the Scorched. Okay, as always, thank you so much for watching this far. I really, really appreciate it. Do drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the Spawn titles. Will you be buying them? Are you going to try this out? And big shout out to my members. You guys, you girls, you absolutely rock. You help keep the channel going. You enable me to buy these comics to review. So thank you so much for your continued support. And I hope to see you in a future video. Matane.